What's up guys, Wartik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Doom 1 raid. My first experience on the Doom 1 raid. We only started on the second day. On the first day we didn't start it, we were waiting for other people to do it just to see what their experience was. And I saw a few content creators that they said like this was really hard and so on, and I was like, ooh, okay, this looks this looks scary. Can you believe in me? No, don't believe in me. I'm joking. But yeah, I saw their reaction, but I was like, okay, this is not like, this is easy. You just need to use the right team. And yeah, so we are going to take a look at my first experience on this Doom raid. And I was on the Mystic nodes, and I'm using the team I recommended from the beginning, like several weeks ago, to use on this raid. Thanos, Ebony Maw, Mordo, what's his name, Ghost Rider, and Hela. Now the thing about this raid, the Doom raid, is that you need characters to be at level 80. Without the characters being at level 80, the difference in armor, resistance, and especially armor is huge, and you'll not deal as much damage as you should be doing. And in terms of resistance of the enemies, they will resist a lot more. Obviously, they are all at gear tier 15, they all have level 80 and so on. So yeah, and the combination between Mordo, Ghost Rider, and Hela is great. Especially Mordo and Ghost Rider, because Ghost Rider not only gives HP to Mordo but also focus that will allow him to apply stuns and blinds and slows more easily. But as you guys can see, my Thanos is getting destroyed. He is still not at gear tier 15 and he's still not at level 80, so he's getting destroyed. The only character that is at level 80 here is Ebony Maw, and that's pretty much it. And Hela is also at level 80, but everyone else is not. Mordo and Ghost Rider, they are actually at level 75 still, and you can see on their actions because they get resisted a lot. And because many of these enemies, like you can see the layout of the enemies, they have yo-yo and so on, and that offense down reduces your focus by 50%, so it's not gonna work. And more like, for example, now it worked out because we have that extra focus from Ghost Rider, otherwise it wouldn't work. So yeah, it's not that hard. As you guys can see, like the enemies, they do a lot of damage, but the problem is not the damage they deal, is all these combinations of characters that apply offense down to you, which was not very common on the Ultimus raids. Now you have a lot more Proxima Midnights and other characters that stun and do like a lot of burst damage. So yeah, like I didn't felt like this was like super hard or something like that, and I enjoyed quite a lot. It was a new challenge. I'm definitely not geared enough to do this easily, but we were able to reach 35% on the first day. We were using the strategy 0-4-4. If you don't get the reference, this is like you use 0 people on the first lane, on the first 2 lanes, you use 4 people on the lane 3 and 4, and then use another 4 people on the lane 5 and 6. And yeah, like I think I could take care of one lane on my own, but the Alliance leadership doesn't want to do that, and yeah, I get it, but it will be fine. At least for me. And yeah, so you guys let me know in the comments below if you want to see like a specific video for each node, so I go like step by step in which characters you should attack and so on. Or how do you prefer for having content for do you prefer a video with many nodes, or you prefer each individual node, or you prefer both? Some people prefer both. They like to see the teams, but they also like, oh, let me go back and check out that specific video to remind me of. And in terms of ISO weight that I'm using for these guys, I'm using 3 characters with healer. and I'm using Ebony Maw with the Skirmisher and the Ghost Rider with Striker. Ebony Maw is because he's kind of the fastest, but I'm not exactly sure if he's actually faster than Mordo or not, because whenever the Supernatural apply a negative effect, or whenever anyone applies negative effects, the Supernatural get a turn meter. So maybe Mordo is actually faster than Ebony Maw. And yeah, so unfortunately I was not able to one-shot this node, and then I really messed it up after, because of Mr. OG Spider-Man, because he has insane amount of dodge chance, like 75% maybe. And not only that, he has maximum T-Force, so he always gets those evades whenever he does his basic and so on. And yeah, so I even felt that the Hulk in this node does less damage than the Hulk on node number 7 on Ultimus 7 difficulty 5. So yeah, maybe we'll see Doom 1 and Doom 2 and whatever, but then we'll see like harder versions of this. So yeah, I used the ultimate from Ebony Maw there. I should have saved my cooldowns, but I was like, oh my god, I just want to one-shot this node. Let me one-shot this node. But then like Spider-Man, he dodged way too much, and then the bleeds didn't went out, and that's a problem with the bleeds. Sometimes they just fail, and like if the character doesn't have a turn, and this is something I don't like about symbiotes, if the character doesn't have a turn, like they will not bleed out, and you can even time out because of that. Okay, so now we are going to take a look at these guys, and I thought like I could easily like take care of these guys without using any abilities, but look at that, 2 dodges already. And then look how much Captain Marvel heal up. She'll up 50% of HP in just 1 turn. That was absurd. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna use the special, but this was a big mistake. And like it was a mistake to use the special, but then it was a mistake to use the stun on her, because like this she's not going to heal up again, and I will not have enough energy to get the special back. And I was also unlucky because the Greg got there on the side and he stole the energy from Ebony Maw. So yeah, this is a problem while using Ela, that the Greg can steal the energy, and then it's a problem. It's good to have Hela on the team, but it's also a problem. Okay guys, so we are going to stay here for this video, but let me know in the comments below, do you want to see videos for each node? Do you want to see a compilation of videos? You want to see both? I think there is a reason for having both, and I can make a playlist with each individual video, and you guys let me know how you want to see the content. And yeah, so check out my other video with my recommended teams for Doom Raid. I know that this, like, not many people are doing this raid right now. This is like for maybe the 1% of the alliances, but I still think it's good content. And even if you are doing the Ultimus 7 still, you can start investing on some of these characters and make them ready for Dark Dimension 4 and for the Doom Raids, because the Doom Raids going forward are going to be more important than Dark Dimension 4 and then Ultimus 7, because you can see right here you are getting orange gear on each node, and you are getting purple orbs and the T-Force as well. So it's the Doom Raid. It's probably the most important raid, the most important content that we have right now. So I'm going to revamp my list of Dark Dimension 4 recommendations next week, because yeah, like it's definitely more important right now to focus characters for being successful on the Doom Raid rather than being successful on Dark Dimension 4. And with that said, if you are still doing Ultimus 7, you can start working on those characters and jump ahead in terms of progress. So yeah guys, that's gonna be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, let me know in the comments below, do you want individual videos, do you want compilation of all the nodes, you want both? Let me know. And if you like the information on this video, make sure you share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I will catch you guys later.